हाय एवरीवन वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो यही वीडियो में आपण सहित लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी मेकानिजम लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी यूनिवर्सिटी को शेयर करछि। मु पूर्व मध्य व्हाट इज लिबरालिज्म मीनिंग कौन ता प्रिंसिपल ऊपर ऑलरेडी वीडियो बना सारी आई वीडियो आप प्रोसीडरल डेमोक्रेसी सब्सटेंटिव डेमोक्रेसी वीडियो बना सारी। जदि आप देखने तो चैनल को जाए देखिपारे। तो इन दिस वीडियो वी डिस्कस मेकानिजम ऑफ लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी। तो मेकानिजम ऑफ लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी कौन ना once sector and principle of liberal democracy are accepted, the next step is to identify the mechanism that puts these principles into practice. Champions of liberal democracy recognize central institutions and procedures as institutional characteristics of democracy. The main characteristics of liberal democracy may be enumerated as लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी मे बी इन्यूमेटेड एज फॉलोज। तो कौन कौन अच्छी मेकानिजम लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी मोर देन वन पॉलिटिकल पार्टी फ्री कॉम्पिटिंग फॉर पॉलिटिकल पावर। मोर देन वन पॉलिटिकल पार्टी फ्रीली कॉम्पिटिटिंग फॉर पॉलिटिकल पावर। लिबराल डेमोक्रेसी सिक्स रिकॉग्निशन बिटवीन varying interest and ideologies of different groups. There is no fixed method of securing this recognition. When there is a phase competing between more than one political parties for powers, the people get an opportunity to consider various the people get an opportunity to consider various alternatives to this latest single party system, giving possibilities to exercise their choice. Liberal democracy requires open competition for power between different political parties on the basis of established and accepted form of procedures. Next time कौन देखिए political offices not conflict to any privileges case. In liberal democracy, a political office or public office can be acquired only through the support of the people, not by birth, traditions, or anybody favor. This feature of democracy distinguishes it from feudalism, monarchy, and despotism, etc. In a democracy, all citizens enjoy equal rights and status. Any citizen can have access to political office by following the prescribed procedures and fulfilling certain conditions. Some qualifications such as age, education, etc. may be prescribed for the candidates of a political office, but nobody can be declared unfit for any office grounds of the caste, creed, sex, language, religion, etc. Next देखिबा periods of election based on universal order franchise. Science representative government is the only practicable method of establishing democracy in the present day world. Periodic election became necessary for this purpose. Each citizen should have the right to vote on attaining the prescribed age. Nobody should be disqualified on grounds of caste, creed, sex, language, religions, etc. Voting should be secret to that each citizen can exercise his or her right in this respect without favor. It is true that the principle of universal adult franchise was introduced in modern democracies only gradually, but today it is regarded a necessary condition of democracy. Periodic elections that the people's representatives should be chosen for a limited period so that the party that comes to power is able to implement its policy and program, but it is obliged to seek renewal of the people's confidence to continue in power. Next देखिए कौन protection of civil liberties. Protection of civil liberties such as freedom of thought and expression, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly and association, and personal freedom from arbitrary arrest is an essential characteristic of liberal democracy. On the one hand, these freedoms enable to citizens from the test groups and other organizations to influence government decisions. On the other hand, they ensure independence of the mass media, particularly the press, from the government control. Without civil liberties, will of the will of the people cannot be translated into public polity and decision. Civil liberties therefore constitute the the core of democracy. Next, independence of judiciary. Independence of the people cannot be secured if the powers of governance are concentrated in any one organ. Liberal democracy therefore institutes of the separation of powers between organs of government, while the executive and the legislature might become become in, become interdependent in the parliamentary government. The judiciary must be kept independent of both, while the legislature and the executive in a democracy are dominated by the politicians. Judges are appointed on merit and they cannot be removed from office as a consequence of sudden changes in the political climate of the country. Independence of judiciary enables judges to pronounce their verdict without fear or favor. This strengthens faith of the people in the regime and ensures continuity and stability of the judicial procedures. तो आर नेक्स्ट वीडियो में आर जो वीडियो आसो नेक्स्ट वीडियो से लिबरल डेमोक्रेसी साइलेंट फीचर्स उपर डिस्कसन करबा से नोट्स आपन शेयर करदेबी। तो थैंक यू टू ऑल फॉर वाचिंग।